everyone, it's Nicole Wilkins with FitnessRx for Women, and this is my next question and answer segment where I took your questions from Facebook and I'm going to answer them for you today. The first question I have is, hi Nicole, I love the look of definition from the front of the quads. What are some exercises other than leg extensions that would help to develop these muscles? Any type of leg exercise is going to hit the quadriceps. So squats, leg press, hack squats, lunges, those are all really great exercises aside from leg extensions that are going to help develop the quadriceps, which is the front of the leg. In order to see the definition, it's going to come from decreasing your body fat as well as making sure that you have the muscle underneath. So train hard with weights and eat right. The next question I have is, what is the best exercise with weights to develop back muscle? Well, there is a ton of great back exercises, and I've shown a lot of these in Fit Tips before. Back exercises are lat pull-downs, pull-ups, rows of any kind, barbell, dumbbell, machine row. You can do close grip pull-down, reverse grip pull-down. Any type of back exercise is going to help develop back muscles. How do you get rid of the last little bit of fat in your lower stomach? I diet, I weight train, I do an hour of cardio and sprints almost every day. It's very stubborn. Okay, first of all, I don't know when you say I diet how strict your diet really is, and when you weight train how intense your workouts are, and if you're doing cardio and you're sprinting every day, to me that sounds like a lot of cardio. It is very, very difficult to keep that last bit of body fat off and have some balance in your life. I mean, it's near impossible for somebody to eat 100% perfect every single day for the rest of their life. And when people strive to do that, it's when they end up having those highs and lows and the yo-yo dieting and losing weight and gaining weight. My advice to you is, don't be so hard on yourself. Everybody has a little bit of body fat somewhere on them that is very stubborn and is very difficult to go away. And it might go away if you really are really strict with your diet and really intense with your training for a very short period of time. But then once you start loosening up that diet and training, it's going to come right back. So instead of beating yourself up about that last little bit, be realistic with your goals and really assess what is a realistic place and balance for you to sustain for life. I hope that helps. What supplements do you recommend to increase muscle mass and decrease fat? Exercise and whole foods are going to help with gaining muscle and decreasing body fat. But some supplements that you might want to consider are creatine. Creatine is great for those who are looking to gain a little bit of lean muscle. And it's, when you want to gain muscle, the protocol is much different than when you want to decrease body fat. When you want to gain muscle, your calories are usually higher, your training is very heavy, and you're at a calorie influx so that you have those calories to help build and grow. If you want to decrease body fat, that's a different program altogether. That's usually, a little bit more cardio or decreasing your calories so that you're at a deficit so that your body is losing body fat. So to do both at the same time is very, very difficult. You could do it at a maintenance, like somewhere in the middle there, but it would take you a very, very long time. So you have to really determine which you want more. And that's when people kind of cycle. They go into a building program, and I don't like to call it bulking because I don't think you should have huge fluctuations in your body weight. But then once you decide you're at the point where you've gained a good amount of muscle, you've given yourself enough time, then you can start decreasing your calories a bit and dropping some body fat to see how much muscle you have added. So hopefully that helps steer you in the right direction with your training program. And the last question I have is, I have big calves. Would running help them slim down, or would they bulk up more? Calves are really tricky. If you have big calves, a lot of the time it's genetic, or if you have been overweight and carrying a lot of weight, a lot of bigger people tend to have more size on their calves just because their calves are holding that body weight on a daily basis. If you're trying to, even if you lose weight, a lot of times the calves stay fairly similar in size. They might get smaller, a little bit smaller. Sometimes running can actually keep the size. I know a lot of runners who have pretty good sized calves, so that's a tough one. I don't think they're going to go down too much. Sorry about that. All right, guys, those are my questions for this week. Until next week, keep asking your questions on the FitnessRx for Women Facebook page, and I will be back here every Friday to answer them for you. Until then, keep living the fit life.